A report published on September 8th by Hasht-E Subh Daily, citing Sama TV, highlights a concerning trend in Nangarhar, Afghanistan, where the religious school Tarteel al-Quran is reportedly training students in suicide bombing techniques. Graduates from this school are allegedly sent to conduct attacks in Pakistan amidst an ongoing claims of anti-Pakistan militias operating from Afghan territory, which the Taliban denies. The roots of religious extremism in Afghanistan extend over 50 years, beginning with the Soviet invasion. During this period, various global powers invested significantly in religious schools, particularly in Pakistan, to mobilize support against the Soviet forces. This initiative led to the rise of groups like the Taliban, which emerged from these schools and has since established thousands of similar institutions throughout Afghanistan. The Taliban regime recognizes the importance of ideological influence and aims to spread its violence-oriented ideology among the population. Approximately 1 million students are currently enrolled in Taliban-style religious schools, raising concerns about potential indoctrination and the cultivation of extremist beliefs. While not all religious schools promote suicide bombings, many instill ideologies that can lead to violence. Regional powers, including the United Arab Emirates and Qatar, engage with the Taliban to secure their interests, despite the oppressive policies of the Taliban. Recently, Uzbekistan announced plans for a new religious school in Balkh province, despite its own stringent measures against religious practices. The proliferation of these schools presents a significant challenge to Afghanistan's future, with fears of society immersed in ignorance and extremism, hindering progress and modernization. To discuss this further, we have with us Dr. Batool Haidari from London. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you today?
Now I am okay, thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on Shia Waves. What measures can be taken by the international community to counteract the spread of extremist ideologies in religious schools in Afghanistan, particularly those that promote violence and suicide bombings?
Engagement with religious leaders and institutions, partner with modern religions scholars, engage respected Afghan religious leaders who support peaceful integration of Islam. These scholars can contrast extremist narratives from within their regions from work. Provide and authentic technology spaces provide for rejecting violence reform. Another thing I think is reform curriculum. Collaborate with Afghan religions schools to promote curriculum that religion with moderate Islamic techniques, human rights, and non-violence. Encourage balanced education that includes subjects beyond religion studies, such as science, maths, and social studies.
Okay, and how can local Afghan communities be empowered to resist the influence of Taliban-style religious education and promote alternative narratives that encourage peace, tolerance, and modern education?
I think in this moment we have 2 points. Promote moderate religions interpretations, work with the local religions scholars, ulama who support peaceful and tolerant interpretations of Islam. They can develop and disseminate religions techniques that promote the importance of education, cognizance and rejects of violence, involve religions, leaders in peace building, engage religions, later in peace, dialoguing and community outreach to promote message that discredit extremist ideologies from within the religions farm work.